First of all, a warm welcome to Dubai. There's been a big buzz about you coming here, so we're all really glad that you're here. Now, I know that you tweeted a few weeks ago that you wanted to learn some Arabic words before you came. Has anyone taught you anything yet?
I learned a few.
What have you learned?
See if I can remember them. Dubai Jamila. Dubai's beautiful.
Okay.
Right?
I'm not Arabic, so don't even ask me if this is right or wrong.
And then,
but sounds okay. You're here, obviously, to make the first ever milkshake at Millions of Milkshakes.
Yes.
I know you have a sweet tooth. Is there going to be a lot of sugar in there?
You know what? I tried to go a little bit healthier on this milkshake. I was debating between going like Oreos and kind of like
That's
chocolatey.
healthy?
No. That was what I wanted to
Okay.
pick. But then I decided to go with a fruity milkshake, like
Okay.
strawberries, bananas, and pineapple.
That's good.
And then because I have such a sweet tooth, I put rainbow sprinkles on the top.
Lovely. All right.
It's
Now,
really good.
I have to congratulate you. You're a newlywed. Do you feel any
Thank you.
different being married?
Not really. You really don't feel different. You know, it's like a sense of comfort and a sense of, you know, like no matter what, there's that best friend there all the time. It's definitely, what's the word? It's definitely,
Is it more secure?
yes, that's the word I was looking for.
I know that on your show, it shows you leading up to the wedding very, very stressful. And there's one line that you said, which is, you don't know how Elizabeth Taylor got married so many times. Is that because of the stress involved?
Yeah, just because of planning the wedding. I don't know how she planned a wedding that many times.
So what
This
advice
was
would you give to someone who's planning a wedding now? What have you learned?
elope. Definitely just elope. It was so stressful. I mean, even picking out the food and the silverware and the glass. I mean, I really didn't know you had to pick out so many things. I mean, even the invitation, there was like, you know, 5 different tries on what we wanted the invitation to look like. So it's just very time consuming.
But you do know if you eloped, your mom would be after you for the rest of your life.
Oh, she would kill me.
Yeah.
Yes. It was all great. It was beautiful and just the way I wouldn't have had it any differently. But just looking back, we could have eliminated a lot of stress.
Right.
Had we either taken a little bit more time with it, because it just seemed like decisions were having to be made like instantly.
Yeah.
So either if you did it like how Chloe did it and you only had a week to plan it, then you could just, you didn't have a choice to make decisions. You just had to pick whatever was available. So with us, we had every decision to make, and it was tough.
Is he coping well with all the publicity? Because you're used to it now.
Yeah, he really is. That's, you know, I thought it would be a little bit tougher, but he's so, like, he just doesn't care. So it's so easy for him. He's doing such a good job.
Do you still find it comfortable with having the paparazzi follow you? Or are there times when you are still quite overwhelmed by it?
I mean, there's definitely times when you're overwhelmed by it, or, you know, when you're just trying to go into the grocery store or the gym or something, and there's just, you look up and there's so many people there, or, you know, there's sometimes, if I remember, we looked up and there was people in the trees and they're
Wow.
literally all over the place, to where you really are overwhelmed.
I know you have millions of fans. You have like over 10 million on Twitter.
Yes.
But there are the other people who say, when it comes to reality stars, what are they really contributing to the world to deserve such a celebrity status? What do you say to those people?
Well, I mean, to me, it's not really important as far as like the status or anything. You know, we get the, oh, you're famous for being famous comments. And I don't disagree with that. You know, I'm not a singer, I'm not, you know, a dancer, I'm not an actress. We live our life on a reality show. So sometimes I think it's kind of difficult to get people to like you for being you than to get people to like you for a script that's being read about, you know, written about someone else that you have to play the role. Like, there is no role here. So if anything, it's, you know, it's a compliment and flattering that people have fallen in love with the family for us just being who we are. But, I mean, I don't disagree with the comment, as, you know, as far as like, what are you famous for? When people do say that, I'm not disagreeing with that. But I think that this has given us, all before the show, fashion was my world. And, you know, we had a clothing store, and because of all of this, we are able to open up more clothing stores. We're able to have our own clothing line, my own jewelry line. So many amazing things have come from this show that I think it's just given us the platform to be able to do what we really love to do.
What are you hoping to see or do while you're here? Because you're only here for a few days.
Yeah, I really want to go on a camel ride. I really am anxious to go see the Dubai Mall. I heard it's amazing. There's so much. I wish I had a little more time here.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a great time while you're here.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. You too.